Ukrainian special forces were advancing toward Russian positions with the mission to clear the area. After moving through residential houses, they reached a tree line halfway to their objective, where they came under fire from enemy FPV drones. These drones were launched to stop their movement and destroy the advancing troops. Despite the sudden attack, no Ukrainian soldier was killed. Some sustained minor injuries and were forced to stop for a moment. The rest of the team regrouped and continued moving forward. Soon, they detected the first Russian soldier hiding near a nearby building. They ordered him to surrender, and after he complied, the operation continued, with the goal of capturing more enemies for future prisoner exchanges. Complete destruction of a group of Russian soldiers who tried to hide behind an electric pole. Two of them attempted to use it as cover, unaware they were already being tracked. Two Ukrainian FPV drones targeted their location from different angles. The first drone hit the spot, and the second one, adjusting its trajectory, delivered another strike. Recon footage from above showed that the Russians were seriously wounded and unable to continue fighting. A Russian soldier noticed by reconnaissance drones tried to hide behind a single tree by the road. The FPV drone locked onto him and struck accurately, knocking him to the ground. Despite being injured, the soldier attempted to crawl back under the tree for cover. However, moments later, two more FPV drones approached the area and struck again, ensuring that he could no longer pose a threat. Another Russian soldier attempted to take cover in a tree and began shooting in the direction of the drone. However, his position was quickly located, and a precise FPV strike ended the engagement almost instantly. In an open field, a Russian soldier was spotted running from a Ukrainian drone. Since the terrain gave him space to move, the drone operator decided to exhaust him first by chasing him across the field. After several minutes, the drone gained altitude, repositioned, and dove toward him for a direct strike. As the soldier tried to rise again, the drone acted preemptively and hit its target with precision. A Russian soldier emerged from a tree line and tried to fake his death to avoid detection. However, Ukrainian operators had already spotted his movement. The FPV drone approached and delivered a hit that ended his escape attempt. In another open field, a Russian soldier froze in place, pretending to be lifeless, hoping the drone would pass him by. The deception failed. A quick and accurate strike followed. One of the luckier Russian soldiers survived the first FPV hit when the warhead failed to detonate. But moments later, a second drone was launched. It successfully completed the mission, leaving no room for escape. Believing that a small wall would protect him, a Russian soldier took cover behind it. The Ukrainian FPV drone circled around, approached from behind, and struck directly, ending his attempt to hide. Ukrainian reconnaissance observed Russian soldiers repeatedly entering an abandoned building to collect water and food. The movement suggested it was a hideout. The first FPV drone struck the roof, attempting to collapse it, but the structure held. A second drone entered through an open doorway and detonated inside, igniting a fire. The Russians tried to escape through the back, but Ukrainian drones intercepted them. The building soon caught fire, destroying the entire hideout. Several Russian soldiers were spotted crossing an open field, assuming it was a safe route. They didn't realize they were being tracked by Ukrainian FPV drones. Within moments, several precise hits ended their advance and eliminated the threat. The first FPV drone strike failed to detonate, but the second one followed shortly after. Its explosion triggered the first charge, causing a much larger blast and seriously damaging the Russian position. A Russian soldier hiding behind a tree was detected by a drone. A single FPV strike was enough to stop him completely. A head-on encounter between a Ukrainian FPV drone and a Russian motorcyclist ended quickly after a precise mid-course strike, halting his movement on the road. A Ukrainian drone identified a light Russian vehicle moving along a dirt road. After confirming the target, it engaged and destroyed the vehicle before it could reach its destination. An enemy reconnaissance drone was discovered on standby near the road. The Ukrainian FPV drone struck first, neutralizing it before it could launch an attack. Thanks to the preemptive hit, another potential enemy strike was prevented. Ukrainian FPV units destroyed a Russian logistics truck transporting equipment and tires for military vehicles. One accurate strike ignited the cargo, and moments later, the vehicle was engulfed in flames. Continued observation confirmed the total destruction of the target. A Russian soldier hiding among tall grass and tree branches was discovered by aerial reconnaissance. An FPV drone delivered a direct hit, neutralizing the target instantly. Another FPV drone inflicted heavy damage on a Russian soldier trying to flee across an open field, preventing him from reaching cover. In one of the Luhansk forests, Ukrainian forces located hidden Russian equipment camouflaged with nets between trees. FPV drones repeatedly hit the site, destroying every vehicle found there, from light cars to ATVs used for fast assaults on Ukrainian positions. Ukrainian drones also detected Russian motorcycles, often used to move between frontline positions. FPV strikes hit several of them, causing explosions and rendering them unusable. Part of the Ukrainian drone operator's mission is also air defense, intercepting and destroying Russian reconnaissance UAVs. Each successful interception helps extend the safety of nearby Ukrainian units and civilians. Although the enemy has many drones, every downed UAV makes a difference. A Russian infantryman lying on the ground to rest was detected by a Ukrainian FPV drone. Moments later, a precise strike neutralized the target, preventing any future threat from that position. A Ukrainian FPV drone pursued and destroyed a Russian light vehicle carrying enemy personnel. Another FPV drone intercepted a Russian motorcyclist on the move and struck accurately, stopping him instantly. A Russian car heading toward frontline positions was spotted and destroyed by a Ukrainian FPV drone before it reached its destination. Another Russian motorcyclist was eliminated while moving toward his unit's positions. A group of Russian soldiers noticed a drone following them and tried to hide in dense bushes. The FPV drone maneuvered above and struck precisely, stopping the entire group. Two Russian soldiers were spotted moving toward their positions. A Ukrainian FPV drone intercepted them mid-route and struck one of them directly, stopping their advance. A Russian vehicle hit by an FPV drone caught fire moments later. The occupants fled and the car burned completely, leaving only wreckage behind. Another Russian motorcyclist heading to the front lines was tracked and intercepted halfway to his destination by an FPV drone. a light vehicle carrying Russian supplies was destroyed by a single FPV drone strike. The explosion completely demolished the car and its cargo, halting enemy logistics in that area.